being the face of the program and his face is on the billboard, and look at him and blushes a little bit still before he answers that question. Where do you see the opposite type of response from him? One that is of a proud and confident and in no way you quarterback?
He's such a humble guy, because to me he's one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen, and seeing him work each and every day, it's phenomenal. He has wonderful work ethic, and for a guy who is really blown up and is the face of this program, he has so much humility towards it. He's just a regular guy in our books, and he treats us like he's just a normal guy, and that's what I love about him, because he's not going to let it go to his head, and he's going to continue to do what he can each and every day.
His demeanor is bashful off of the field and with us. How would you describe him as a quarterback this season versus a year ago?
Oh, he's so much more confident in his abilities, because last year he really didn't know that he was going to be the guy, because Thomas was hurt and all that stuff, and there's a lot of speculation with that. But now he knows this is his team. He just got elected captain, one of the youngest guys elected captain, and he's the quarterback. He knows this is his team, and he's done a great job preparing for that. So his confidence is really high, and you can see with all the throws and all the decisions he makes. He has experience now. He knows what he's doing out there.
Mike Ramsey made the comment that basically this team didn't have the hunger a year ago that it has now, because it was a group of guys who were used to Duke winning. How has that shaped this camp in a way that was different than it was a year ago?
Oh, the hunger has been there for sure, because last year, we're a team that's always been to a bowl game. Everyone on that roster had been to a bowl game, and we were the first team not to go to a bowl game, and that's a real gut check. It really shows you your maturity and your level of want to, and so we've really taken that into this camp, that we have something to prove. Not many people believe in us, and so that's our goal, that we believe in each other, and we're gonna turn some heads and show some people what we can do.
How do you prove something against a team that's never won against Duke on Saturday?
This is for future reference, that we're going to go out there, we're going to play each and every game like it's the most important game, because you have to win one in order to continue to keep going. So that's our mentality, is win each game and go game by game.
Now, a year ago, we talked about Julian Santos kind of turning some heads. Coach Chubb was talking about him a lot, and now he's starting. What has he done to continue that rise in year two?
Well, he took a big emphasis on his weight room this year. He worked a lot with the coach Durfee, all the other strength coaches, and he was really committed to the weight room. You could see that. He was committed to getting into his playbook, because he knew he had a chance to be a starter, and he wasn't going to let that opportunity slip through his fingers. So I could see his work ethic change, his mentality. He really matured for being a sophomore. He matured a lot going into this year, because he knew he wanted to be out there and playing with us, so he did a really good job stepping out.
Same Doug and Osborne, you've got a true freshman on the 2 deep this year on offensive guard.
Yeah, he's Rock Chambers is a real nice guy. He's a good kid. I like him a lot, and he's very big for a freshman. I wish I was that size growing up. And he's very strong. He's got a good knowledge of the game, which is very remarkable to see in a guy who's been in the program 3 months since he came in June. So it's really remarkable seeing what he's doing. And one thing I love about him is he wants to work. He's not afraid that he's a freshman. He knows that he has to do his work as hard as he can in order to play, and that's what he's going each and every day.
What about those freshmen on the other side of the ball, the defensive linemen that are going to be starting and playing a lot this week?
Coach Albert did a heck of a job recruiting those guys. Those are all phenomenal kids from what I've seen, and they're not the typical freshmen that Duke has ever recruited. Those guys are all big, fast, strong. They have a good knowledge. Coach Albert is doing a phenomenal job making sure they're ready to play, and I'm excited to see what they can do, because I've seen what they do in practice, and they go to work each and every day, so I'm excited to see them going against someone else in another color jersey.
Well, I wanted to follow up on the experience, and your redshirt senior, co-captain, returning starter. You've got all these redshirt freshmen, true freshmen on the 2 deep. What are your responsibilities as a veteran? What are you telling these guys?
Well, my responsibility is to make sure that I set the standard, because we have a standard here at Duke football that we want nothing but the best, and we have to leave the place better than we found it. So I know it may be my last year, but I want to make sure I set standards for them so that they continue to work, even when I'm gone, that Duke accepts nothing but the best, and that they're going to continue to work each and every day. And also, as a leader, I got to make sure I guide them, because sometimes it's going to get tough for them when you're young. You're not always going to be the best anymore, and you have to continue to work. So I got to let them know what it's like to overcome adversity and respond to challenges. So my goal is just be there for them.